Welcome to a comprehensive deep dive into extended detection and response, or XDR. While XDR solutions promise revolutionary security capabilities, modern security teams are discovering critical blind spots. In this lesson, we'll expose the dark side of XDR, the limitations that leave organizations vulnerable to sophisticated attacks, even when XDR is deployed. XDR, or Extended Detection and Response, is designed as a unified security solution that integrates multiple data sources, endpoints, networks, cloud environments, and raw data streams. Unlike traditional SIEM systems, XDR promises consolidated visibility and faster incident response by correlating events from diverse security tools in a single platform. XDR vendors tout impressive capabilities: real-time monitoring across all infrastructure, AI-powered threat detection, automated incident response, and a unified console that consolidates security operations. Organizations invest millions expecting these promises to eliminate alert fatigue, improve SOC productivity, and finally achieve complete visibility across their security landscape. One of XDR's primary benefits is the ability to collect and correlate data from any source: endpoints, firewalls, cloud services, applications, and raw logs. In theory, this comprehensive data collection allows teams to detect, triage, investigate, hunt, and respond to threats with unprecedented visibility. The promise is that no attack will slip through the cracks. XDR systems leverage out-of-the-box analytics and custom detection rules to identify advanced persistent threats and covert attacks around the clock. Machine learning models are trained to recognize attack patterns, anomalous behavior, and indicators of compromise. Organizations believe that AI-driven detection eliminates human blind spots and catches threats humans would miss. A critical pain point for security teams is alert fatigue, the overwhelming volume of security alerts that prevents analysts from focusing on genuine threats. XDR promises to simplify investigations through automated root cause analysis and a unified incident engine, dramatically reducing the number of alerts SOC teams must review and lowering the skill required for triage. XDR consolidates endpoint security policy management, monitoring, investigation, and response across network, endpoint, and cloud environments into a single console. Rather than forcing analysts to tab between multiple systems, XDR promises unified access, faster context gathering, and improved SOC efficiency. This consolidation should enable teams to respond to threats in minutes instead of hours. XDR solutions are designed to neutralize attacks without causing user or system downtime. The goal is to stop malicious activity silently in the background, remediate compromised assets, and restore normal operations without disrupting business processes. This capability is essential for organizations that cannot afford extended outages. XDR platforms claim to protect networks against multiple sophisticated threat categories: insider abuse and data exfiltration, external adversary attacks, ransomware campaigns, fileless and memory-only attacks that evade traditional antivirus, and advanced zero-day malware exploits. By correlating multiple data sources, XDR aims to catch these attacks regardless of how they infiltrate the environment. XDR systems can detect both explicit indicators of compromise, known malicious IPs, file hashes, domains, and implicit indicators through anomaly detection. By prioritizing analysis with incident scoring, these systems automatically elevate the most critical threats, allowing security teams to focus their limited resources on the highest impact incidents rather than drowning in low-priority alerts. XDR platforms offer rapid recovery capabilities that restore systems after compromise by removing malicious files, cleaning registry keys, and restoring damaged configurations, rather than requiring manual forensics and rebuild processes that take days or weeks. XDR's automated remediation can restore hosts to clean states in hours, significantly reducing incident dwell time and impact. XDR solutions can extend their reach by integrating third-party security tools through behavioral analytics on logs collected from third-party firewalls and other appliances. Third-party alerts are ingested into the unified incident view, enabling faster investigations and root cause analysis that span the entire security infrastructure, not just native XDR components. On paper, XDR solutions offer compelling capabilities. They promise to block known and unknown attacks, gain visibility across all data sources, automatically detect sophisticated attacks, eliminate alert fatigue, and increase SOC productivity. Stop attacks without user disruption, neutralize advanced threats, force multiply security teams, enable rapid host remediation, and extend detection to third-party tools. It's a powerful value proposition that drives widespread adoption. However, the reality of XDR deployments in the field paints a starkly different picture. Despite substantial investments and vendor promises, security teams are discovering critical limitations that undermine XDR's core value proposition. These gaps leave organizations vulnerable to sophisticated attacks that slip through detection entirely, and they explain why many security teams continue to miss critical threats. While XDR solutions can technically ingest third-party alerts and data through application programming interface connections, this integration has fundamental limitations. XDR platforms lack the ability to create flexible data models to accommodate the diverse log types from different vendor environments. This means that data from third-party sources often arrives in XDR without proper context or structural understanding, undermining correlation and analysis. XDR platforms have fundamental automation limitations. While they can perform basic tasks like automated alert triage and incident creation, they inherently lack automation capabilities beyond these fundamental operations. Organizations that need sophisticated incident response workflows, conditional logic, multi-tool orchestration, and complex playbook execution must integrate a separate SOAR platform. This fragmentation defeats the purpose of consolidation. While XDR's alert and incident detection capabilities are genuinely industry-leading, they operate within a critical constraint. XDR systems lack the breadth of log sources that SIEM platforms maintain. A traditional SIEM correlates data from hundreds of log sources across the entire organization, providing rich historical context, deep metadata, and extensive baseline information. XDR, by contrast, focuses narrowly on endpoint, network, and cloud data, often missing the organizational context that reveals whether an anomaly is genuinely malicious or benign. Despite the promise of a unified console, many organizations find that analysts must still tab between multiple platforms to get the full picture. Some teams even run different incident response teams, one focused on XDR-managed endpoints and another handling SIEM-based log investigations. This fragmentation creates context loss, doubles incident response time, and requires analysts to mentally correlate information across disjointed systems rather than having true integrated visibility. Many XDR platforms have documented limitations on their API integrations. Rate limits prevent high-volume data ingestion, data format restrictions prevent ingestion of non-standard log formats, and limited API endpoints prevent integration with certain third-party security tools. These constraints compound the data model problem. Even when a vendor wants to integrate with XDR, the platform's API design may make seamless integration impossible, leaving security teams with incomplete data and missed correlations. These 5 limitations combine to create a dangerous gap. Even with XDR deployed, sophisticated attacks continue to operate undetected within organizations. Attacks that exploit the gap between XDR's limited data sources and SIEM's broader context, attacks that use automation techniques beyond XDR's basic capabilities, and attacks that deliberately avoid the narrow detection window that XDR monitors. All of these persist in the network because the tool's architecture has blind spots. Consider a realistic scenario. An attacker gains initial access to a user endpoint, which XDR monitors. XDR detects suspicious process execution and escalates an alert. However, the attacker then performs lateral movement to a legacy file server and subsequently to an on-premises database server. If these servers lack endpoint sensors or if their logs aren't feeding into XDR, the lateral movement phase completes undetected. XDR's limited scope means it saw the initial compromise but missed the data theft that followed. Fileless attacks operate entirely in memory, leaving no file artifacts for antivirus to detect. While XDR's AI-driven antivirus claims to catch these attacks, advanced fileless malware uses legitimate Windows tools like PowerShell with obfuscation techniques that may evade behavioral detection rules. If an organization's XDR platform lacks comprehensive memory forensics or if behavioral rules aren't properly tuned, fileless attacks can execute their payload without triggering detection. XDR's behavioral analytics excel at detecting anomalies, sudden deviations from baseline behavior. However, insider threats often fail to trigger detection because the threat actor is a legitimate user with legitimate permissions. When a finance director bulk downloads sensitive reports to cloud storage, XDR's baseline may already include similar activities, since this user regularly handles sensitive data. The malicious intent, exfiltrating intellectual property, is invisible to XDR because the actual behavior appears within the user's normal activity range. The solution is not to abandon XDR but to recognize its role within a broader security architecture. Organizations should integrate XDR's fast, AI-driven detection with SIEM's broad data ingestion and contextual analysis, and combine both with SOAR's advanced automation capabilities. XDR should focus on what it does best, endpoint and network threat detection, while SIEM provides the contextual depth for alert validation and SOAR handles the multi-stage, multi-tool incident response orchestration. To avoid XDR's limitations, we recommend, first, integrate SIEM systems for broader context and historical analysis. Second, deploy SOAR platforms for advanced automation beyond XDR's basic capabilities. Third, extend monitoring beyond endpoints to include applications, databases, and infrastructure. Fourth, validate alert quality regularly through Purple Team exercises. Fifth, plan for a hybrid architecture that leverages each tool's strengths. Finally, invest in analyst training to understand the limitations and proper use cases for each technology in the stack. Here's the hard truth that most XDR vendors won't admit: XDR is powerful. But it is not a silver bullet. Even when deployed correctly, XDR will miss sophisticated attacks because its architecture has inherent blind spots. The organizations that respond fastest to security incidents are those that accept this limitation and deliberately build defenses across multiple layers. XDR is one piece of a comprehensive security strategy, not the entire strategy. Thank you for investing time in this deep dive exploration of XDR's limitations. As you return to your organization, take these insights back, evaluate your current security architecture honestly, plan a comprehensive hybrid detection strategy that combines XDR, SIEM, and SOAR strengths, and commit to closing the gaps that leave critical attacks undetected. Security is a journey, not a destination. Stay vigilant.